The 1873 Cracker House joins an entire population of historic buildings here on Beach Boulevard in Jacksonville Beach. The house is sitting on a trailer right now, but eventually will be moved to right where those stakes are. It took an hour-and-a-half long journey from Palm Valley on Tuesday morning.
Well, this house was built in 1873, and it's one of the oldest known homes left in our area. So when you have development and things coming into an area like Nocatee, 20 Mile, it's a great opportunity for us to be able to save this cabin, bring it here, and continue really what is a 30-year tradition of saving and preserving and then displaying historic buildings from our area. This entire park is full of buildings that have been moved here over the decades, and this is just the newest addition to that, so we're going to be able to have school kids and visitors and our residents enjoy coming in and seeing what it was like to be a pioneer in Old Florida.
LaRue house movers first had to bring it all the way in to the side of the chapel, which in itself is also an historic building moved here. Now they've been having to cut away at these branches so they can put it in its proper position, which will be right here in between these stakes. It's a methodical move, literally inch by inch, laying boards underneath the tires so they don't crash through the grass. And slowly but surely, the house gets moved. A small crowd of history lovers and museum volunteers gathered at the location to watch the house get moved on Tuesday morning. Some folks didn't even really care much about the move. They just sat and watched. Slowly but surely, inch by inch, it got moved, whacking a few trees as it did, which were pulled back or trimmed down to clear the way. The truck's called Little Louie, and Little Louie's doing a lot of hauling here on a very big and very old Florida Cracker house. And finally, with almost all of the branches trimmed away, a few more feet of progress to the old Cracker house. And when the old Cracker cabin is finally moved to where it's supposed to be, it will serve as the ready room for the weddings and the concerts that are held here at the historic St. Paul by the Sea Chapel. And then literally, the last step took the longest. Just before noon, almost 3 hours after the building left its original home, the 1873 Cracker farmhouse is on site.
Absolutely amazing and a little scary, not gonna lie, a lot scary to see it up on a flatbed and then to see it traveling at, we got up to 26 miles an hour as we were going down. You know, it's been in that home for so long and in that place for it to move, and then to watch it slide right under the, you know, the JTB overpass, and you know, when that, when most of the residents of that house used the beach as a main thoroughfare, for us to be driving up A1A to come into Jacksonville Beach, it was, you know, it was goosebump worthy, but also you know, a little sentimental bittersweet that we did have to take it out of its location in a really beautiful part of Florida and bring it here. But we're excited to get to work now. Really, you know, the work is just beginning in a lot of ways.
For Jacksonville.com in Jacksonville Beach, I'm Dan Scanlon.